improve that part?
I mean, I do this all the time, right? So, and in fact, it's amazing. Every time I start with a new client, do a little discovery work, and then one of my first questions out of the gate is, how do you measure success? And you know what they always say? 100% of the time, 100% of the time, the response to that question is, that's a really good question. 100%, without fail. I can mouth it as they say it at the same time, because they don't think about it, right? They rarely think about it. And so for me, it's about setting success criteria at the beginning, and then shifting the conversation away from output to outcomes, right? Because outcomes are customer driven, right? What do we want our customers to be doing differently if we're doing a good job, right? And doing a good job means we've built a great user experience, right? We've built the appropriate user experience for this target audience, for the problem that we're solving for them. And that's quantifiable. It's measurable, because today there's a baseline for it, because they're doing something today, right? Whether it's with you or with somebody else, they're doing something today to deal with that problem, right? And so as you build and evolve and iterate and improve that user experience, in theory, they should be doing more of that with you more successfully. And that's quantifiable, that's measurable. That's the user experience, and that's the conversation that you have to have with an organization, with a team, with a project, with a designer, whatever it is at the beginning. And I think that it's a designer's responsibility to ask that of their product manager when a project is being kicked off, right? When you've got a new initiative that's being kicked off, if that's missing from the conversation, your hand goes up, right? How do we measure success for this, right? Because look, I see it literally every day. They're like, here's the backlog for this week. And the backlog's always like, well, here's the 15 things we have to build over the next sprint. And there's 15 things after that and 15 things after that. It's like, why? Right? How do you know this is the right thing to do? Right? And I think without the evidence, without the data, it's easy. The default is, well, it's the hippo, right? The highest paid person's opinion, right? With data, you can at least contest that or offer up an alternative, tact